Timing's right.
All right, this is the first time since 2004 that all states have got a side in the top 8, which is fantastic for footy, I reckon. Let's start off with some of the games. First is the Thursday night game. The Crows hosting.
All right, so we're doing our bracket here now. Yes, let's do our bracket.
Let's do our bracket.
What's this? March Madness? Yeah,
yes.
March Madness.
Is this a fake rivalry or is this a real rivalry? Is this because are the Crows hating Collingwood more or do they hate each other? Because I don't have a thing against the Crows.
I would have thought the Rankin thing may have just spiced things up a little bit.
100%, and there's going to be some extra security and things in place.
Okay, let's go. Adelaide for me.
Look, I'd love to give Collingwood a fair chance, and they are a chance, but I think the Crows will win this game. It'll be tough for the Pies.
Qualifier 1.
That is a qualifying 1. So moving on to the next qualifier is the Cats hosting the Brisbane Lions at the MCG. This one on the Friday night.
This one hurts. Brisbane.
I think Brisbane too, and there is a bit of I want Brisbane to win.
I don't want Brisbane to win, but
no, I'm saying I want Brisbane to win. So
I think Brisbane are the best.
Brisbane will win. If Geelong win, it opens up something very special for a club further down the ladder. We'll get to that in just a moment. But we think Brisbane both will get through over the Cats at the MCG. They have not beaten a top 8 side since round 13.
Who?
Geelong. Which was against, this is the draw they had, this is
Yeah,
partly not their fault, which was the Gold Coast Suns. And then before that, it was Collingwood back in about round whatever that was earlier on in the season. So they've had a really lean draw.
Hasn't been a great lead in, and I just think Brisbane,
All right, the Saturday afternoon game, we'll see the Giants take on the Hawks. This is a really interesting game for many reasons, and the fact that Hawthorn got to 8th after the Gold Coast won, they have been kissed on the old fella because their draw opens right up if they're able to get through the Giants.
Can I just say, I think this is the game of the weekend.
Okay, you can say it.
I've just said it, and I'm going with the Giants at home.
What? How are you saying it's the game of the weekend? Tell me why. Because
I just think
on paper it doesn't look like that.
This is massive. So Hawks are in great nick. Giants, what are they? 9 out of their last 10, Ed?
Something like that.
Something like that. These two teams are flying, and I just think this is going to be a massive game. Hawks can actually go up there and win this. I'm still going to pick the Giants. This would be less than a kick.
I think the Giants I think the Hawks are a massive chance, but I'm leaning to the Giants at home, although I'm not sure how much factor that plays into it. The other game is Fremantle. This will be a huge crowd, and the AFL got lucky with this as well. The fact that Freo are hosting a home final against the Gold Coast. The other way around would have been a little less exciting, but the Dockers and the Gold Coast Suns.
So what's the crowd over there they can get? 60?
Yes, close to 60, yes.
Will they get 60?
They will get, I reckon they would for sure.
I've heard 55 as an estimate.
55, yeah, nice.
There's always a few that you can't squeeze in for whatever reason.
People.
So sold out. It will be sold out officially.
We're going Fremantle. Now, I think Fremantle can spew up on themselves at times, and it wouldn't surprise me.
They were so impressive
Gold Coast, they were so impressive, and it was unbelievable. And I had them missing the 8, so I had to eat my words. But they can do that every now and then. It wouldn't surprise me if Gold Coast just went over there with the,
nothing to lose,
and bang. But I am picking Fremantle after all my ramblings.
As am I. I think the Dockers could be a dark horse. They could do anything. They could be a real dark horse for this final series, or they could be a huge disappointment. Yes. They've got both of those.
Okay, so what does that mean?
So that means we move on to the second week of the finals. We actually have Collingwood hosting the Giants at the MCG. I'm
going Giants. I think your boys are straight out.
Well, there's every chance that they're straight sets this year that wise. The week off, I know you don't like it, and most of the time I don't, but I'm very happy as a Collingwood supporter that we're just having a bit of a reset.
Howie back at all?
No.
Is he done for the year?
He could get back, but he won't be back for the first 2 weeks, I don't think. It's a 3 or 4 weeker.
It just went downhill for you, didn't it? 10 points clear.
Maybe Collingwood needs Stephen May
Luckily to make the top 4.
Yes.
Could have missed the 8 with a couple of things didn't go your way and you lost.
All right, mate. Okay,
just saying,
relax a bit. We're top 4, mate.
Yeah,
well deserved. Win your games early, St Kilda.
Yes, very good point. So who are you going?
I'm going for the Pies.
Obviously
to beat the Giants. The other side will be the Dockers taking on the Cats. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes.
The MCG. That'll be the Cats.
The Cats will win that one, I'd say, as well, which means then the Cats would go up against the Adelaide Crows in Adelaide.
I'm going to go the Cats.
Of course you will. So Cats are through to your grand final. I'm going to go Adelaide to win that game. And the other one for me is Collingwood taking on the Brisbane Lions.
Well, mine would be Brisbane.
That'll be up at the Gabba.
Mine would be Brisbane and GWS.
So that means, yes. So I'm going Brisbane to win my side. So it means Adelaide-Brisbane grand final.
I'm going Geelong-Brisbane grand final.
So you've got the Giants taking on the Brisbane the prelim, and you've got the Brisbane winning.
Yes.
Geelong beating Adelaide in the other prelim. So Geelong-Brisbane. I've got Adelaide-Brisbane.
I think Brisbane and Geelong are the two best teams. And Adelaide's right there. And I've always said, you play your 2 home finals at home. And it's not just a home final, it's a home state. Like, it's incredible for them. But I just don't know if they're there yet. Rankin's just something that just could be missing. Geelong goes over there. Paddy has a big, big game against the old team.
I wish Collingwood weren't
Brisbane
playing.
Cats grand final.
I wish Collingwood weren't playing in the first week because the Adelaide crowd is amazing. The atmosphere at that ground and how passionate and parochial they are.
They're ruthless.
They're fantastic, which is going to make, if they get to a prelim, just an incredible and fierce and on-the-edge prelim.
Okay, so on the back of this, when one of us maybe win, or what happens if... Okay, we'll try and work out whoever gets closest if none of us actually pick it.
So who wins the grand final?
I think Brizzy go back-to-back.
So they beat Geelong in the grand final?
I think so.
I think Brisbane beat Adelaide in the grand final, unfortunately.
I think Brizzy are just, they're unbelievable.
We've got a couple of players to come back in yet for the Brisbane Lions.
Forward line, yes, can be a concern, but they've got small marking forwards as well with Rayner.
All right, let's call it now. Question without notice. Who's going to be the biggest disappointment of the finals?
Oh, Collingwood. Straight sets, baby.
All right, I've got...
and I do like Collingwood, but people say, I hate Collingwood. I actually really like Collingwood. I like the people. I like the coach. I like their style. I've been very happy for Collingwood to win. I really am. I just don't think they will.
I think Gold Coast might be a bit disappointing. There's every chance that they could beat Freo, but there's every chance that they might be copying a 10-goal loss. So
could be 80.
It's going to be a great final series. You look across those 8 teams, and you know what? Anyone on their day can get through. So that makes it.
So now, what's
on
the end of this? Bottle of
whatever, mate. Something.
Okay.
It's free magics for Worlo for every show until Christmas.
No, whoever wins gets a bucket of Lawn Hub fertiliser. And send that through. Eddie, I'm not joking. Send it through to him. We want free fertiliser. Stay with us. That is the weekend preview. All thanks to the AFL Record. If you can't make it to the game next week, make sure you download the digital edition, aflrecord.com.au. A fantastic digital edition as well, and hard copy of the Legends game from Thursday night as well. So you can grab yourself that AFL Record. Stay with us. The marketplace on the way. We've got plenty to sell.